Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Movement Mobility Project, Functional Fried Dog Mobility Midlock. I think we have to come up with one name, but either way, welcome back. Today we've got an internal-external rotation stretch we're going to do with a doorway and a stick and shoulders. So as long as you have all three of those, I think we're okay. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to start here. We're going to go into a stretch that most people have seen quite a bit before. This is just where we take the stick, we kind of pull it up to allow us to get our arm into a good internal rotation position, and then we come down into this position to get a good external rotation position. So I think everybody probably has seen this stretch before, but we're going to go into something special that I like to do with a lot of my athletes that focuses a little bit more on putting you in the best position for this stretch. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to switch because I need this side of the door. So you can just stay there, little G. And what we're going to do now is I'm just going to put myself in the same position. You can see the picture up in the corner of the video that I'll put that shows where your hands need to be. One important comment I like to say, I just turn around real quick, is I don't like the thumbs to be on the outside. I like them to wrap around the stick. So with your thumbs wrapped around the stick, you always got to make sure you don't break the door that you're next to. You're going to squeeze through like this. And what we have to remember is the tricep, the muscle here, has a long head, and what that does is that adducts the shoulder. So what that means basically is it's going to want to pull your shoulder in when it gets tight. So what I do with my athletes and my clients to prevent that is I get the stick to be blocked by the door and also my elbow. So what I can do now is as my elbow is going to want to pull in because my triceps are definitely tight, I can use the corner of the door, or the door, whatever you want, the door frame, to pull me in a better position. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get my elbow to be pulled by the door, but I'm also going to put my head against the stick so I'm not down in a position like this. So not only does that put my spine in a better position, but that also allows me to use my head to push the stick back to force myself in a better position. So as you can see now, if I was not using the door, maybe my elbow would want to fall in. I could try to pull it out myself, but that's a bit tiring for my own body. So what I do, I use the door to pull me into a better position, and then I just hold this, use my head to keep my spine straight, and also to push my elbow into a shoulder into a better position. And then I basically just hold this, and I try to climb down the stick with my hand and climb up the stick with my right hand. Always trying to increase the stretch. One other quick thing that you can do while you're against the door, you'll probably hit the top every single time like me, is you can go into the frame of the door and just use this to put your elbow initially in a better position. So this is going to really put a stretch on that lat and that tricep. And then when you get in this position, use the door to pull you open, keeping the head in a straight position. So that's the stretch for today. Basically a normal internal-external rotation stretch with the stick, just using the door to force your shoulder into a better position. So until next week, and until we find an actual name for the class, I see you guys then. Peace.